if them feelings are not mutual, if they're not reciprocating that energy, if they not loving you like how you loving them, if they're not pouring into you the way you're pouring into them, if they're not willing to make the same sacrifices for you that you make for them, if they're not waking up and sending prayers up for you, if they're not fasting for you, if they're not doing for you the things that you're willing to do for them, you need to cut them off. You need to unplug. You need to disconnect. You need to avoid mission. It's time to go. You need to perfect your exit right now. The time is up. The time is out for sitting over here being in relationships where you are getting the bare minimum, where you're not being treated fairly, where you're being treated poorly, where you're not getting what you deserve, when you over there begging a person. Oh no, you already doing too much when you gotta beg them. You already doing too much when you gotta ask multiple times. You already doing too much when you gotta fight. Yeah. If I gotta pray, this gonna touch you, I understand, because it's about to make me cry even to say it out loud. And I feel for you and my heart breaks for you. And I pray that God comforts you and keep you, whoever you are. But when you gotta get to a place in your life and your relationship where you gotta pray that a man or a woman sees your worth because you love them that much, when you get to a place in your life where you feel like you gotta put prayer on it, God, can you please reveal to them the type of person that I am, the woman that I am? Will you please show them the love that I have for them? When you get to that place where you start having to pray to God that you want them that much, that you love them that much, that you want to have that relation, baby, it's already time for you to go. The only reason why you are still there is because of you and your wants and the fact that God won't break your will. He's not a will breaker. It has to be a situation where you come in and you say, reveal this to me, show this to me, prepare me for this, remove anything that's in my life, that's in this relationship that's not for me, and ask him to comfort your heart, because at that moment, your boo-boo that you once knew, that bun that you've been laying next to, you got to understand that he was supposed to have been gone a long time ago. She was supposed to have been cut off a long time ago. You were supposed to walk away from that situation a long time ago. The only thing that was keeping you in that stuck state is you. You know what I'm saying? It was you. And if the moment that you start asking God to heal you, to protect you, to uplift you, to inspire you, the thing about that is right here, baby, he already have something bigger and better already in store for you. Your blessings and everything is being caught up because you're holding on to something and somebody that won't be able to wrap their brain around what God is about to do in your life. You got to understand that in order for you to get it, you got to let go. In order for you to move forward, you got to let go. In order for you to be able to be in the position that you're trying to get to, you have got to let go. You're spending too much time, too much energy, and too much effort on things that are not beneficial to your life, things that are not beneficial to your growth. In order for you to get to where you need to get to, you have got to let go. Let go and grow. Let go and grow. Let go, grow in God. Let go, grow in God. That's what you got to do, baby. I had to get that out. I had to put it out there. I want you to wrap your brain around it, baby. I want you to let that sit with you. Yeah, when you got to get to the point where you got to start praying on it like that, baby, if they don't see your worth, you got to go. If they don't see your worth, it's time to leave. If they don't see what it is that you're contributing to their life, then you need to know, let them experience what life is without you, baby. If me being here, if you don't see the blessing that I'm bringing to your life by me being here, then let me go. If you don't see how much I bring to your life, then let me go. Yeah. Just let me go ahead and leave. Just let me go ahead and part ways. Let me go ahead and work on my exit. Let me go ahead and gather my stuff. And I'm not talking just spiritual, I mean just physical stuff. I'm talking about my spiritual stuff as well. Let me go ahead and make my exit. Let me go ahead and go on over here. And I guarantee you within a week, not even, some folk won't even last a week before they'll be on your phone. Every 20 minutes, you've been begging them to call you for over 5 or 6 years. You've been begging them to call you on a regular basis and they won't. But the moment that you pack your stuff and you get up out of their sight, then now they're calling you to death. They calling you every 5 and 10 minutes. Now that you couldn't get them to text you on a lunch break, now they texting you all in between on your lunch breaks, in between the hours you motivate. You know what I'm saying? You got your supervisor, you done got your manager over there telling you to put the phone up. Your phone keep going off. Every time it turn around, they got something else they want to talk about. They got something they need clarity on. Now they want some closure. You done been begging them to do right for the longest. You've been begging them to do right. The moment that you start getting your stuff together, the moment that you start picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, wiping them tears of them away from your eyes, now all of a sudden they are overly interested in you. Now they want you. Now they want want to call you. Now they want to make time for you. Now they want to do dinner dates. Now they want to make plans for you. Now they want to bring you flowers. Now they want to send you edibles. But when you had my attention, you didn't know what to do with it. When you had me in your life, you took me for granted. When I was right there, you ain't have to text me. You could simply sit across the table from me and have a conversation, and you didn't want it. Now all of a sudden you want to take me to dinner, but what about all them nights when I was making you dinner? Now you want to have a movie night. Now you want to watch Netflix, but what about all the times when I already picked a movie, already purchased the snacks, already set up the tent, I already had everything prepared for us, and you never showed up? What about all of those times? So now that I no longer want what I used to want, now I'm no longer invested, now I no longer want to deal in no capacity, now all of a sudden, oh yeah, now you don't have nothing on your mind but me. Now all you want to do is be around me. Now all you want to do is text me. But when I was giving you the best of me, when I was giving you the best of me, when I was showing you love and affection, when I was giving you my time and my energy and my efforts, when I was pulling up for you when nobody else was pulling up, when I was loving you in spite of you, when I accepted you and your flaws and all, everything that came along with you, I nurtured that. I supported it. I uplifted you. I tried to not put band-aids on your wounds, and I didn't want to do that. I was going and I was bringing the ointment because I wanted them to heal from the inside out. I didn't want to just cover it up. You didn't have to hide who you were with me. You could be your true, authentic self when you was around me. I done everything that I could to save you, to save us. I poured and I poured and I poured. I walked away from my family. I walked away from my friends. I even lost a couple of business investments. I done all of this because I was trying to make time for you. I was cutting out things in my life because I wanted to make sure that I was there for you, to support you. Oh yeah. Even in spite of you, I loved you in spite of you. I done for you in spite of you. And when I done that, you did what? You took me for granted. You took my kindness as a weakness. You took advantage of the fact that I had a very big soft spot for you, and that I only wanted you. And now that I've gotten myself together and dusted myself off, and I'm pouring the energy that I was pouring into you, I'm now pouring it into myself, and I'm loving myself, and I'm unlearning all the things that I thought that I knew, and I'm learning what self-love is. I'm learning what it is to truly support me, to uplift me, to invest in me. Now I'm over here, and I knew that I wanted you to start your business, but now I'm starting my own business. I know that, Now I'm doing things in my life, and now I'm seeing doors open. Now I'm seeing different opportunities fall in my lap, and I noticed that all I had to do was to detach myself from you. All I had to do was walk away from you. All I had to do was let you go, and now I see without a shadow of a doubt, and it's not something that somebody is saying to me. It's all facts, baby. It's all facts. I got the contracts right here. It's all facts. I got the deposits right here. It's all facts. I got all the information, everything right here. That as soon as I walked away from you, this apartment came, this house came. Soon as I walked away from you, all this stuff started happening for me. So the only thing that was preventing me from being able to get the things that I needed and the things that I wanted in life was the fact that I was still connected to you. You were the thing that was blocking me from being blessed. You were the things that was blocking me from being happy. You were the person that was blocking me from being at peace. It was you. It was the person that I loved the most. It was the person that I would have sacrificed it all for. It was the person. It was you. It was you. And I had to be real with myself. I had to be honest with myself. I had to be transparent with myself, and I had to accept the facts over what I was feeling. I had to cut it off. Yeah. I had to cut it off. But in 2021 and beyond, baby, we are beyond the level of pretending. We're no longer pretending that we don't know. We're no longer pretending that we don't see. We're no longer avoiding the red flags. No. We're past that now. We at a day and at a time right now where we don't have that type of time left. We really and truly don't. If you understand what I'm saying, send me some love across the screen. If you agree with what I'm saying, send some love across the screen. You understand what I'm saying? If you know we're not at that type of time, sweetheart. We don't. We've already wasted enough time. We've already wasted enough energy. We've already given what we had to give. You understand what I'm saying? If you at a place in your life right now where you refuse to dip into your cup, go ahead and send me something across the screen. I'm no longer dipping into my cup to give. I'm not doing that anymore. On the outside of my cup, you're more than welcome to partake in whatever is on the outside of my cup. But in dipping in the inside of me to give to other people, sacrificing me for other people, depleting me for other people, I want you to understand that those days are long gone. I'm no longer doing it, baby. I'm no longer doing it. You should have caught me when I didn't know no better. Yeah. You should have caught me when I didn't know no better. I'm beyond that now. I want you to understand that I'm beyond that now. I'm letting go of things now. I'm cutting folk loose now. I'm walking away from folk now. I'm detaching from folk right now. I'm unplugging from folk right now. I'm at a better place in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer codependent on nobody. I do not need you in order for me to be happy. I do not need you in order for me to be relevant. I do not need you in order for me to have peace. I do not need you in order for me to have joy. I am going to do it, even if I gotta do it with one leg and a kickstand.